Today, the physical and digital environments are both an absolute reality in our lives. Retailers around the world have been navigating the changing consumer behavior and the rising customer expectations. In the not-so-distant past, the entire term phygital came about, where retailers tried to meet and surpass their customers' expectations. Just yesterday, at the Dubai Hills Mall, Sixstreet.com, a homegrown omni-channel brand, opened its first phygital store. My name is Justina Eitzinger and I'm the Chief Operating Officer at Images Retail Middle East. And joining me today is the brain and heart behind Sixstreet.com, Dharmin Ved. Dharmin is the CEO of Sixstreet.com. So Dharmin, let's start with the why. Why do you believe that e-commerce companies should have a physical presence?
So it was not about, when we started the conversation, it was not about saying, should we have a physical presence or no. The conversation we started with is saying, how do we improve a customer's experience, right? We literally, found our answers to saying what is good about online, what's good about offline. And then we started to say, now how do we actually merge all of these awesome features of both of these concepts and bring it to improve the customer's experience. So there were a few things, right? Number one is the touch, feel and try. What offline can do, online cannot do. That means, when you come to a store, you are actually able to touch a product, you are able to try the product, the merchandise, whether it's a shoe, a dress, a bag, and see how it looks, right, as well. Now, we wanted to bring that as a conversation to the customers. And second is, another big deal about offline or physical stores is something called instant gratification. That means, when you go to the store, you immediately hand it over your merchandise that you just bought, and that means you are even able to wear the shoes or the jacket before you even leave the store. That's instant gratification. Online cannot give you that as well. So when we thought about it, it was more about saying, how do we merge the best of physical and digital, right, and bring it to the customer, and hence the first phygital store.
So the idea of e-commerce is convenience, right? So why do you think that the consumers would like to come to a physical store only to shop on tablets or use digital tools?
Sure. The thing is, right, we are not a physical location, right? We are still a phygital location. That means that our digital and physical worlds meet each other and converge at this point, right? What the customers, a lot of times they add items to the cart, but they don't end up shopping it because they're just not sure, if it is the right fit for them, is the right product for them, and they can come here now and try it in one of our super innovative fitting rooms and see what it looks like on them as well. And similarly, on other factors, it is like, hey, listen, I'm going for a dinner tonight and I wanted this new bag, but I want it right now, and they can again come back here, get the instant gratification and buy it, right? And that's why the merger of these two worlds, and that's why the customers will come to the store to be able to experience those kind of things.
And what is the kind of investment that goes into putting or setting up a store of this magnitude?
Investment is an amazing term, right? Because we look at investment in terms of time. The amount of time that the organization has put into bringing this thing to actual live environment is a lot, and we look at it also because literally from technology team members to marketing team members to every single one that you can think about across the organization, everybody is involved. Their time is very, very valuable to us, and that's a very big deal for us, right? So we want to make sure that is the ROI on that is huge. Second is, not just an investment in terms of, what time we have invested in this, but it's also an investment for us in terms of other missed opportunities, right? Because as we are doing this, we are not able to then focus potentially on some other new ideas that we wanted to work towards as well. And obviously, if you're asking me, hey, listen, what's the dollar value of the investment that has gone in there? That's a lot as well, but we believe that it's an investment. So we spent approximately $4.5 million, to bring this store to life, but for us, again, it's an investment to say, how do we enhance our customers' experience?
So do you have a micro-fulfillment center within the store? And how will you be ensuring efficient inventory management during peak season or holiday season, tourist festivals, and so on and so forth?
So yes, the answer to your first question is yes. We do have a fulfillment center, hence we are able to give instant gratification to our customer and allowing them to try the products as well. Second is around inventory, right? This is actually a very interesting question because our inventory, what actually sits in the micro fulfillment center, right at the back of the store, we have 2.4x more capacity in the same space than any other retail store. So we are able to keep that much more inventory. Second is that this inventory is actually based on a lot of intelligence that we have in the background, right? Whether it is, we know the consumer data in the neighboring areas from here through our online website, where we know, hey, what is the types of products that customers in the surrounding area of Dubai know? How do they shop with it? We even create brand affinities along with it, right? So if they are shopping Tommy Hilfiger products, what we are making sure is we also keep Calvin Klein products in here, because we know that they will be the similar customers are going to be shopping those kind of products, right? So there's a lot of intelligence that has gone into say what sits here. Now, in regards to peak management, remember we are phygital. That means the inventory that sits here is actually available for everybody, both the customers here and the customers online. And similarly, the customers here will have access to the inventory online as well. So it's actually one inventory. We do not segregate it, so that we make sure that everybody is able, all our customers are able to benefit for the inventory sitting in different places.
So why have you chosen Dubai Hills Mall and not another mall which perhaps attracts more tourists?
Dubai Hills Mall is actually, we really love it because we believe that this is like, one of the latest malls, it is the latest mall which has come into the country, and we know that every single brand has actually put the best foot forward in trying to create a super awesome concept for this mall. And so we didn't want to go into another mall where it was, competing with brands who had an older version of the store. No, we want to compete, right there, which is the best versions of everybody, right? And then we want to really see how do we fare with the whole conversation, right? So Dubai Hills Mall also, its location is amazing, right? Super strategically placed, right? Our customer base, when we again look at our data, really comes from this zone as well, right? So when we look at all data all the time, we really are able to pinpoint on what makes sense for us and how does it make benefit, how does it help our consumers as well. And hence Dubai Hills Mall was really the right place for us to enter as well.
And do you have plans of expanding this concept into other locations in the region? And let's say for the next 1 year, what are the plans in the pipeline?
Absolutely, right. So we did the opening yesterday, and we got an absolutely amazing response from everybody who visited us, right? And we have signed up a new location now in Abu Dhabi. So that is the second one which is going to come as well. But for us, we are flushed with data. So what we do is we constantly look at data and say, okay, what makes sense? How fast should we expand? Where is the customer base? What is the right areas to do? And data helps us to bring all of those conversations together and to then further expand. Definitely, we're going to continue expanding. We are already seeing a very positive response, and that is very encouraging for us. But as the weeks and months flow by, we'll continue churning and evaluating data and taking it ahead from there.
Nice. So before we conclude, Dharmin, what is the one thing you'd like to tell our viewers?
We are, paving the path for something very new, right? What we are here for is we are in a physical space creating a digital environment. It has not been done before, right? And so we don't have anybody to look up to and say, hey, what is the best way to do it? And so we look up to our customers, right? We say, guys, talk to us. Right, we are here for you to enhance and help improve your experience, and the more feedback and everything else we get from our customers, we are able to continuously improve and bring more and more changes and features into the store as well. So please do come try. It's a very innovative, very new, very different thought process of how we do things. Specifically our fitting rooms, you must come and try those as well, and give us the feedback on saying how we can continuously improve.